Okay, step one is to get this worm through the bead. I'm using a little thread starter. There we go. Wet the silicone a little bit. And pull it through the bead. There we go. Now I'll set that length about where I want it off the hook. About like about that far. Maybe not quite that much. All right. And I'm going to start the bead, the hook through that bead. This. There we go. So here's what I have now. I'm going to put that in a vise. Like that. Pull that bead up to the eye. Move that out of the way. Start my thread here. Kind of hard to work around that worm starting the thread, but we'll get it. And work it back. And there. Cut off my tag. And get that worm on top of the hook. And put a couple of loose wraps right around the front, maybe 3. Like so. And then I'm going to tie behind the material and in front of it, and behind it like so, to kind of anchor it. Keep working it back on top, and then I'm going to put some light wraps back this way, about there, about the bend. Come back forward. All right. And then cut off this back end of it. So I got bead and worm up here on the front. So move my thread back to the back. Do the same thing, about 1 inch off the back end of the hook. Tie it in there loosely. Couple of wraps. This stuff is a little hard to work with. 3, okay. Get it up on top. Tie behind it. Tie in front of it. Do some wraps front and back to kind of anchor it in place. Then run my thread up to the front, up to the back of the bead. Try to force it forward a little bit. Get it where I want the bead. And start wrapping this over itself. Like so. I think I need to go back all the way back. Oop, not that far. All right. Keeping some tension on the wormy material going forward. Create a little abdomen here. And then just keep squeezing it in there till it looks about right. Take my thread and go over and over and over. Till I can get it locked down. Come in and cut off that end. And make a few more wraps around that. Trying to trap that down good. There we go. And pull that up on top. That looks like good material. And put a whip finish in it. Maybe one more. Cut that thread. And